So guys, hello, welcome back to this channel. Today we'll be diverting a little bit from Abia State. We want to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu denounces Southeast killing, and he's now seeking negotiation with the federal government. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, on Wednesday denounced the killings in the southeast over the group's agitation for secession. So he also appealed for an out-of-court settlement of his ongoing treason trial by the federal government. The Ipob leader Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in detention since 2021 following his rearrest in Kenya and repatriation to Nigeria, made the appeal on Wednesday when he appeared for the continuation of his trial at the Federal High Court in Abuja. In a viral video clip on Wednesday, captured him denouncing killings in the southeast fueled by IPOB's agitation for separation of the Igbo from Nigeria. In a conversation with his lawyers, who pointed out to him that he needed to speak up to stop the killings, Kanu said, "I condemn any manner of killing. Every manner of killing I condemn in its entirety." So he said, "I want the people to understand that IPOB was founded on a non-violent principle, and we maintain that up till this very day. Some of the soldiers, we are told, are also our people, and the families are now in mourning. All the making of young widows is condemned in its entirety. I don't want it." That was what Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, "I don't want anybody to die. We are fighting for freedom. Then how can we fight death at the same time? It is not possible. We want people to be free. That is all we are fighting for. Nothing more." So that was what Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB leader, said. He said, "We have suffered a lot in Africa. I don't know if you know that. Africans have suffered from slavery, in Saudi Arabia, to slavery in Europe, to slavery even in America. So I think we should focus our time and devote it towards making sure that this continent stands up to what God promised is going to be." At the proper court proceedings, Kanu, through his lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, informed Justice Binta and the prosecuting counsel, Chief Awomolo, that the defense wants the case settled out of court. Ejimako complained that the court, the Department of State Services, which is keeping Kanu in custody, had not fully complied with the orders of the court to allow the legal team unfettered and free access to the defendants in order to prepare him for his trial. This lawyer complained that Kanu's cell was bugged by the DSS, making the lawyers conscious during their meetings. He also added that this has led the legal team to resolve to initiate contempt proceedings against the Director General of the DSS for refusing to obey the court's order, which had directed the DSS to grant Kanu an unbugged safe room space for meeting with his lawyers. This Ejimako asked the court to, on its own, invoke Section 17 of the Federal High Court Act, which he stated provides for reconciliation and facilitation of amicable settlements in criminal or civil matters. So guys, he also said he had previously discussed the proposition with the prosecution counsel, and who had told him the proper time for such an issue had not come. So the federal government's lawyer, Awomolo, however, told the court that it was not in his place to seek an out-of-court settlement of the matter. Awomolo is the senior advocate of Nigeria. He told Kanu's team to approach the Attorney General of the Federation on such issues as the power to grant such resides with him. He noted that the AGF was the one with the power to approach the court for an out-of-court settlement. The prosecutor stressed that he did not have the order of the federal government to embark on such negotiation with the defendants. So he said he told the Attorney General of the Federation, who has the power, if he is interested in negotiating, he should go there to his office. That was what Awomolo said. So in response, Justice Nyako said the court had no proper with Kanu's proposition for an out-of-court settlement and advised him to approach the AGF for the possibility. So she, however, ordered the DSS to provide an unbugged space for Kanu to meet with his lawyers each time they were at the facility to prepare him for trials. What she meant by unbugged space is some place outside the DSS building, like a garden within the DSS premises, where Kanu and his lawyers could discuss outside the hearing of the DSS operatives. So on the issues of forms 48 and 49, seeking the imprisonment of the DSS Director General for alleged contempt, the trial judge said the two applications were not before her. She assured the parties that the matter would be looked into when the file came before her. So meanwhile, Kanu, in a fresh application before the court, prayed for the dismissal of the charges against him for being unconstitutional. He contended that the prosecution failed to indicate the exact location where he made an alleged offensive broadcast. So guys, I would leave you guys to watch just a very short clip on where Nnamdi Kanu was denouncing Southeast killings and seeking negotiation with the federal government. So guys, if you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and also drop a comment below. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Manner of killing, every manner of killing I condemn in its entirety, right?